Shidim Shari. It is Thursday, big econ day. All right. The market has basically traded in a fairly narrow range. Monday through Wednesday is expected, and I do think today and tomorrow is gonna be wild. Okay. What direction? For those that are on the long side, as I am, you want to see higher new initial jobless claim, higher continuing jobless claim. As people that get laid off, file for unemployment, have a harder time and take longer to find job. There's all kind of other data as well as far as today release of data. But today and then tomorrow are the two most important days of the week. So pay attention to that as a driver. But let's talk about the cybersecurities and cloud space for today fast video. First up, snow. All right, it was not an easy buy, but I did not add. um, I bought on Monday and Tuesday. I did not buy yesterday. um, and to be honest, I completely took my eyes off uh, the stock yesterday. It was not even, none of the cloud slash cybersecurity stock was even on my screen yesterday as far as what I was following. It's on my list. I have a watch list of 50 tickers, and for whatever reason my eye was not even focusing on any of those tickers. So I didn't even see this move. Right? I did not even see this move. And let me take a look. The reason why cybersecurity is today's topic is because I opened up Thinkorswim and put on Snow and saw this. I'm just like, really? Snow did this yesterday? Let's see what happened. Oh, looked like the run happened after 10 o'clock. Right? After 10 o'clock, it was nasty dip, and then it run. It peaked at 115. But yeah, wow. I did not know that. If I know that, I might have trimmed. Okay, if I was paying attention, I probably would have trimmed just for the sake of being disciplined, because guess what? It came up to the 20 MA, right? So I'm gonna watch it today. I will put in an order to trim, right? Probably like 131-ish. For sure, trim more up here, right? So 138 all the way up to 146, right? It would be the range to trim more, if not fully exit. But yes, I will put in an order to trim at 131 after I end this fast stream. But that's the play. Volume was pretty decent. Yeah, volume was very decent. Okay, so no complaint here. The position is in the green. Compared to crowd, the favorite of the bunch, right? That's why it's near the all-time high. My advice: have a stop. Okay, have a stop, and I would say at the least your stop should be somewhere in the 369, 370. You can always buy it back at 359, 360. $10. Okay, there's a $10 range here. So if you put in a stop, put in another buy order for the same amount of share at the 20 MA, right? I don't know about you, but $10 is $10. And then if you want to put in order to trim, to sell above, I think 400 might be a good spot, right? But let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do a fib. Okay, let's do a fib. Fib extension. Okay, let's do fib. Let's say, oops, I fib extension. Let's say at this level right here, because that was like the high, okay, before it retrace and then break out again. So okay, all right, so the fib is basically at the breakout, okay, and then of course you get there and then it retrace, and then okay, it makes sense where it is. So based on what we see here, using the fib, if you want to put in an order 401-ish, if you still have some crowd, if you want to put in a trim order above the all-time high 401, okay, that would be a spot. That's as a reminder, that's how I use fib extension to put in trim orders for stock that are above the 52-week high or around that area, because we are in rare air price discovery zone and it's hard to figure out where to put, but that's how I use the fib, okay, and it works. I was able to trim many positions this past few weeks using the fib. No regrets there. At least it's not a throw in the dark guessing game on where things can be, okay. Use it. Use a tool that's available. PANW, I say it's time to go, okay. If you have a trim, it's back to okay, that's where the gap down was, okay. Let me draw in a zone for you. It's in the zone to trim, and potentially this could be a zone of resistance, okay. Okay, resistant, get in there, break out, gap down. That was one of the ugliest gap, right? We all remember that one. Came back, become resistant, support, resistant, resistant, resistant. So yeah, it's in the place where you should be trimming, and if it can break out, then can it fill the gap? Potentially, right? But it need to do that, and I think, okay, I don't know what the catalyst is, but if the overall market blow up as far as go higher, then yeah, it can close that gap. So if you want to be greedy, I would say at least set your stop. uh, this is where it's problematic, okay, because everything is so close and yet so far, okay. I would say at least you stop like 311, 310-ish, right, and buy back say 302, something like that. It's like a $10, once again it's about $10 saving. So yeah, I think there will be support barring something really bad, but that confluence of the 100 and the 50 right here, 302, is a good spot to buy the dip if you don't have any. That's where I would consider. Now for me, that would be a spot to buy the dip, but it's also a spot that it violate the channel, right? The stock has violate the channel, but it's okay to violate in a week or two, but get back there, okay. And so far it has done that. Each time it violated the channel, it was able to get back there in 2 weeks ish, right? So you don't want to stay out of that channel for more than 2 or 3 weeks. Once you get into like a month long and going this way, if this break the channel and then go sideways like this down here, that's problematic, right? The fact that it broke the channel, but then it rising into the channel, even though it didn't get in there until like 2 weeks later, but it's at least the direction is up, not sideways or downward, okay. That's problematic. So for now, the play is trim. If you're bullish, aim for the gap fill to exit. Protect yourself with stop. If you want to get in, 302-ish, or sell put spread 285 to 275, those kind of put spread. Okay, last one of the group, Z scale. I like. Okay, Z scale I like. If you want to buy 176, throw in a couple order down there, more order down at 165, 164, all the way down to 160. Yeah, I mean, I like that. Okay, of course, the one that I did not include, but let's throw in there as well. Fortinet, I like Fortinet here. Okay, I do. Out of all of the position I have, Fortinet probably has the biggest exposure. I don't have anything in crowd, anything in PANW, a little bit of snow, nothing in Z scale, but Fortinet. So Fortinet is a buy on a dip here. So if you want exposure, buy on a dip. But I do have a tight stop, okay, because this stock can do scary things, okay, on earnings, okay. uh, it's risky, okay. So look at the last couple earnings. Nasty gap down, nice gap up, but they couldn't hold, right? It was one of those earning things that's just like, oof, it filled the gap. Okay, it filled the gap, but then it become a resistance. So this right here is a nasty resistance level. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Need we say more, right? Need I say more? So for now, if there's a pop, oh yeah, 73-ish, between 73 and 74 is GTFO, right? Get the F out. All right, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Good luck to all of us that is long on the jobless claim data.